I don't know why I would do that. Why am I? It's as if I've never done a video before. Hi, guys. Welcome back to the end of the year book tag, which I think I'm doing at the exact right moment because I'm always on time for every video, aren't I? All right, so end of the year book tag 2022 edition. Let's just jump right into the questions. So, are there any books you started this year that you need to finish? I'm going to go ahead and say Ashes of Man, because if you follow me on Goodreads, I started reading it months ago. I didn't actually start it, but I did start a couple of days ago, and I am going to finish that this month in December. Take lots and lots of notes because I believe in January I will be rejoining with Leanna to discuss some more Sun Eater. Ashes of Man is, of course, book 5 of the Sun Eater series, and we will also be talking about Queen Amid the Ashes. Queen Amid Ashes, which is another short story collection that Rockio did for this universe. I am also going to be announcing soon, probably on my community tab, who wins the extra copy that I got of Ashes of Man and the extra copy I have of the Lonesome Crown. And that is because Lonesome Crown I just bought twice because I'm a dum-dum. Ashes of Man I bought for myself, and then Daw Books so kindly sent me a copy as well. So now I have 2, as well as the ARC. So 3? I have 3 copies. But one is a digital proof copy, so no one wants that. So I will be giving away one of those. So Ashes of Man. That's the book I'm going to finish the fuck before the end of the year, among other things. But yeah, that's the main one. Question number 2, everybody's favorite. Do you have an autumnal book to transition into the end of the year? I'm going to let my good buddy Alan answer this question for me. Alan?
Shut up! Boosh!
Thanks, Alan. Question number 3. Is there a new release you were still waiting for? No, because Ashes of Man and The Lonesome Crown were my 2 most anticipated releases of 2022. Those both came out. Here we are. The year's almost over. I just looked at my watch. I guess it does say the date. It's December 16th. I don't think there's anything else coming out this year that I would even get to. So if there is, I don't know about it. Let me know yours in the comments down below. But mine would have been Ashes of Man. That did just come out a couple of days ago. The 13th, I believe. And that's my most anticipated book that I was waiting for. Question number 4. What are 3 books you want to read before the end of the year? Now I'm understanding. See, this is confusing. End of the year book tag would say, this is the end of the year, not, hey, it's October. What are a couple books you need to read before the end of the year? This is tomfoolery. So I'm going to say Ashes of Man because I'm going to read that this month. I'm going to finish up The Spider, which is part of a buddy read with Leanna, Alan, and I think Jimmy's part of it. Are you? Jimmy, can you hear me? Are you part of this? I don't even know anymore. We all know Leanna went ahead and read The Cuckoo because she's talking to Leo Carew or whatever. But are you part of this? Are we all reading The Spider still? I'm reading The Spider. It's pretty good so far. I don't love it. I don't hate it. It's cool. It reminds me so much of Vikings and The Last Kingdom in the way that it's told because it is historical fantasy. So there's a lot of similarities that I'm getting from that. And there's Saxons in it, and there's basically Vikings, and there's a Lothbrok family. So you get what I'm saying. People say Lord all the time. It's giving me strong Last Kingdom vibes, and I kind of like that. And the last book that I probably want to finish by the end of the year would be Songs of Susanna, because I am almost done with The Dark Tower, and that's the second to last book, and it's relatively short, so I'm pretty sure I can get to it this month. Question number 5, is there a book you think could still shock you and become your favorite book of the year? So it wouldn't be shocking, but Ashes of Man, because I've read some fantastic books this year, but typically in a year of reading Christopher Rockio books, that ends up being my favorite. I did read Kingdoms of Death earlier this year, which is book 4 of the Sun Eater series, and it is not my current favorite because I actually liked it slightly less than Demon in White, but Ashes of Man could potentially be my favorite because it's kind of the second half of Kingdoms of Death because it essentially got split into 2. So we'll see. Maybe the payoff will be big enough that I am just blown away by it and it jumps up to number 1. Don't ask me what number 1 is right now because I don't know. And question number 6, have you already started making reading plans for next year? Yes and no. I'm saying yes and no because it's a cop-out answer that I want to give because I don't actually know. I plan on reading all of Malazan. Sorry. But I tried to do that last year. I read Gardens of the Moon last January and then never went back to it because I was doing Wheel of Time and Dresden. So I think my main goal for next year in general is to get Malazan under my belt. I also want to continue Realm of the Elderlings because I read Ship of Magic months ago and just didn't continue for some reason. I haven't read book 3 of Gentlemen Bastards for some reason. I don't know. I'm like in the middle of a bunch of series that I never finished. So what I'm probably going to try to do is finish all of the series that I started and just get them done, even if that means reading just book 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and getting it done. Like The Expanse, I'm 4 books in, I believe, of 9. I stopped at Cibola Burned. Yeah. So Nemesis Games, I need to get back to The Expanse, and I might just end up reading a bunch of them in a row because I want to finish series. I'm kind of sick of starting so many series. I feel like I've said this for like the last 3 years on YouTube. I'm sick of starting so many series and then not finishing stuff, so I want to just finish them. So I sound like a broken record. Who knows, but Malazan, Expanse, something in Realm of the Elderlings, finish up Gentlemen Bastards, and then, I'm going to keep reading through Tolkien books because I'm reading Two Towers right now. I just read The Hobbit and Fellowship. Probably work my way through some of these self-pub books because you authors out there are awesome for sending me stuff, and I am terrible about getting to them and reading them. I think I've read one of them because I'm a shithead. I'm sorry. But I have a lot of stuff that I do want to read. So who knows? I'm terrible at planning stuff out in advance. I can't even stick to a TBR anymore just because I'm busy with kids and work and gaming because I'm playing a lot of Valheim and I played all the way through Cyberpunk. I'm playing through a bunch of stuff in my Steam library, so who knows? I'm going to be a heavy mix of gaming and reading next year, so we'll see. I want to start Berserk because I bought that a while ago and didn't start it yet, so we'll see. I'll definitely finish Dark Tower in January as well. Even if I don't get to Songs of Susanna by then, I will read that and Dark Tower in January, and I'll wrap that up. So that was my very rambly 2.5-minute answer to what probably should have been a 30-second answer. But there you go. That's the tag. Consider yourself tagged. Any other booktubers out there that want to make the video, you're tagged. Also, if you just want to drop your answers in the comments down below or in Discord, whatever suits you, just go ahead and respond to it. I always love seeing people's responses to these kinds of questions. So yeah, until next time, guys.